to this evening's action here at the Happy Bet German Darts Championship 2017. James Wade surrendered a 5-1 lead against Darren Johnson, who seems to be playing the darts of his life at the moment and moves through to the last 16. And will it be Dave Chisnall or Dimitri van den Bergh that joins him? We're about to find out with me, Chris Murphy, and Rob Malarkey alongside me.
Yes, indeed we are. First of all, lots to admire about the way that Dimitri van den Bergh came back to beat Adam Hunt last night. 4-2, he trailed the youngster from the northeast of England, but he hit back, won the match by 6 legs to 4. But van den Bergh was in a spot of bother at 4-2 because Hunt was on 22 and he missed double 8, didn't he, to finish it off. And he said that afterwards he normally loves double 11, but for some reason he just changed tack. And I think with Bain on 136, he decided to perhaps play a little bit more cautiously. But anyway, van den Bergh came through, and here he is looking to make the most of this opportunity. Didn't get beyond the second round of any of the European Tour events he played in last year. He qualified for 5, made the second round in 3 of them. So something to prove here against a player of a very high calibre indeed, Premier League player Dave Chisnall. Semi-finalist in this tournament last year.
Game on.
Losing to Jelle Klaassen, and of course a winner on the European Tour, finalist twice last year as well.
Yeah, van den Bergh is in winning form though, isn't he? He's got a couple of victories on the development tour already this year. He's upped his title haul on the Dev Tour to 8 now, Dimitri van den Bergh, so he's certainly, well, Michael van Gerwen credits a lot of his upturn in form to youth tour darts. It taught him how to win again, he said, and Dimitri van den Bergh is certainly learning how to win on the development tour. And can he take that to the next level this year?
81.
Well, that's the question he must answer. But van den Bergh, one of these players that seems to be benefiting from, or seems to be moving on the right path given his work elsewhere
58.
on the development tour. Just seems to have that nice balance, doesn't he, of European Tour experience, development tour experience as well. And he's also made an impression at some of the big tournaments too.
140.
Very, very unlucky at the Grand Slam, suffering elimination after the group stage, after that shootout, after finishing level with Robert Thornton in the group stage. So there's an indication of what he can do.
Well, can he follow the maximum score with the maximum finish? He may have to, because Chisnall is waiting on 60. He can't. Chizzy recently married his long-term partner Michaela.
Congratulations to the pair of them. Well,
the
entire Chisnall clan, as Chizzy takes out the first leg. Chisnall, a former winner of this tournament, the German Darts Championship in 2013. He beat Peter Wright in the final that year. And he made the final the year before when it was staged in Berlin as well.
It does remain his only European Tour title, which is a bit of a surprise, really. You'd have expected him to have won more. 15 players have won European Tour title to their name. Some of them in action this evening. Suljevic, Whitlock, Peter Wright only has one as well.
Alan Norris has one as well. He was the defending champion here. He came through in the last match of the afternoon session against Richie Corner.
Yeah, he threatened to come back as well, didn't he, Corner, but he couldn't quite do what Darren Johnson did to James Wade.
Yeah, looked to be on the cards at one stage, but Alan Norris remains unbeaten in Hildesheim. He's never lost here. Didn't qualify in 2015.
180.
Chizzy levels up the maximum count. Can Dimitri leave a handy finish, because Chisnall's on a 3-dart checkout. Oh, now van den Bergh is fearful that he may not return, but now he will.
94, Dimitri 114.
Well, you feel this has to go.
May stay there, you know.
60.
Looked inviting, didn't it?
48.
Yep, it certainly did, and Chizzy here can punish him. 2 goes at tops here for Chizzy for a 2-0 lead.
He shot in the second leg.
And there it is.
Chizzy. Third leg, Dave to throw first.
Number 5 seed here, Dave Chisnall. We've seen the number 9 seed and the number 13 seed depart. All the others safely through. That's Smith and James Wade, who you just saw throw away a 5-1 lead. Well, it's a bit harsh to say throw away, really, because Darren Johnson produced some excellent stuff, but he did squander 6 match starts, James Wade.
Yeah. Architect of his own downfall to an extent, but as
100.
we've seen, Darren Johnson has made a good impression of late. He's in good nick at this moment in time. Chizzy can't believe that first start. He's absolutely livid with himself there. He's trying his luck on the 19s instead, and he's managed to find 1 treble there. It's been a while since Chizzy won a tournament, hasn't it?
Yeah, he's winner. He has won 11 PDC titles. As Vandenberg rattled another maximum. But yeah, he hadn't added to that for around a couple of years. It was a period where it was just him and Michael van Gerwen winning all the Pro Tours.
Yeah.
81.
I remember he was king of Crawley, Dave Chisnall. He seemed to win all the events at Crawley. Moved away from there now, much to his frustration.
59. Dimitri.
Yeah, he won a Players' Championship event in Barnsley in July of last year, but Chizzy is, I think, without a title since then. And
yeah, he got to a final last year. I think it was the last one as well. He lost out to Benito van der Pas, was thrashed by Benito actually in that one.
56.
But prior to that, I think it had been over a year since
64.
his previous tour victory. Player of his calibre.
90.
Yeah, in his 4th season in the Premier League now, although he's going to find himself propping up the pile when Klaassen and Huybrechts depart the competition after being eliminated on Thursday evening. It's not beyond the realms of possibility for him to reach a playoff, so we saw Van Barneveld have a good run a couple of years ago. This is a chance.
Yeah, little wonder he's just taking a moment here, Vandenberg, just steadying himself before he approaches the oche. Well, he's practically meditating on the oche here, Dimitri Vandenberg.
Yeah, it does favour that kind of pause before he goes. I'm not sure. Chisnall used to do that a lot, and he's kind of standing out of his game. I'm not sure if it builds up the pressure a little bit. It might have the opposite effect to the one that's desired.
Yeah, well, Chizzy has 3 goes at 10s here.
And
he only needs 2. Chizzy is halfway there.
A different game if had Vandenberg broken there. To be back on throw. Chisnall is now 3-0 ahead.
123.
Dimitri made a semi-final of a Players' Championship event back in October, and it took Michael van Gerwen to stop his run, so certainly can perform on the professional tour.
135.
And he made the last 32 at the Players' Championship finals as well. That was another good TV experience for him.
100.
Well, certainly a big stage experience for him. Although I don't actually know if he made the main stage at Minot. Anyway.
60.
Also beaten semi-finalist in the World Youth Championship last year.
134.
Good thinking from Chisnall to leave a finish. That's why he started down on the 19s. Now Vandenberg, but he could still do this. I don't think the second one's in.
88. Heavy require 167.
Yeah, purse slips there from Dave Chisnall.
139, Dimitri Gregoire 56.
Well, no other option here. Just finding these doubles hard to come by, isn't he? That's even further away, and he just looks a bag of nerves as he approaches for the doubles now.
Yeah, it's interesting. He was favourite yesterday, I'd have to say, very slightly against Adam Hunt, and he acted in that way. And knowing that he's probably the second best player in this match seems to have affected him, because he wasn't throwing many darts like that yesterday.
No, he certainly wasn't. Jelle Klaassen awaits the winner of this one, by the way. He came through fairly comfortably, or very comfortably, against Mick McGowan earlier today. 6-1 the score in that one. Jelle Klaassen getting over the hangover of his elimination from the Premier League on Thursday night, which was confirmed in Manchester with a 6-1 win today.
57.
Yeah, Chisnall takes on Michael van Gerwen in Cardiff this Thursday. Then they all head to Milton Keynes for another weekend of Players' Championship action. Then they're back in Germany, consecutive weekends.
41.
Just looks a bit deflated here now, doesn't he, Vandenberg? Came on, as he always does at the walk-on, very cocksure of himself and very, well, not shy, is he? Let's face it.
Yeah,
and,
confident character.
Looks to be full of beans, but just one of those players that perhaps when 2 or 3 things don't go his way, he just suddenly goes into his shell a little bit, and we're certainly seeing that here.
81.
Although, to be fair, once the referee calls game on, his demeanour does kind of change into a sort of focused. He does look nervous. I think that's just the way he is. I wouldn't imagine he's a nervous character, but he'll be getting a bit shaky now, because Dave Chisnall is putting his foot on the gas and approaching the finish line fast.
Yep, he certainly is.
95.
That's, well,
40.
not enough for Vandenberg. Double 16 then. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 2 treble 18s and a double 16, and there's nothing Vandenberg can do about this, and little wonder that Chizzy's manager Roger is looking more than satisfied stage side there.
Well, he cleaned up 320 there in 6 darts, Dave Chisnall. Not sure how high the average is.
I'd love to know. I really would love to know, guys. Yeah, once again, Vandenberg just straying.
39.
39. Well, this could be the whitewash.
140.
Yeah, Chisnall not relenting and not in the mood for giving out gifts. There hasn't been one yet. A victory to 0. But Vandenberg could be the man with that unwanted record.
Yeah, he suffered a whitewash last year as well, did Vandenberg, against Michael Smith in Mulheim in the second round. Similar story here, second round as well, this time against Chizzy.
56.
And a visit of 56 suggests that it could well be game over very shortly indeed, especially if Chizzy can post a big score here.
121.
And that could well be that. 2 darts from there.
Yeah, well, we're not sure what the average is, Rob, but it's anything but average, this performance from Dave Chisnall.
Yeah, a little flourish there from Vandenberg towards the end, but tops for Chizzy for a place in round 3. And there it is, he seals it. And a very emphatic performance by Dave Chisnall, you have to say. Very comfortable indeed. Dimitri Vandenberg just could not land any punches whatsoever today. Plenty to admire about Dave Chisnall's performance in this evening's session. The 140 checkout really catching the eye for a 5-0 lead. But Dimitri Vandenberg just did not take the most of the rare opportunities that came his way. Chizzy goes through to face Jelle Klaassen in an all-Premier League encounter in the 3rd round tomorrow. We'll hear from Chizzy in just a moment or two. And on the way next, we've got Benito van der Pas, the number 4 seed, is on stage up against the man who really caught the eye yesterday, Paul Harvey.
Bergh, das ist klar. Hat sich viel vorgenommen, hat nicht ganz so funktioniert. Ein deutliches 6:0 für Dave Chisnall. Chizzy, congratulations. Good start into that tournament. Feels good?
Yeah, well, it's a bad start. Dimitri let me in a couple of legs. I just took advantage. And once I hit the 180, 140, I thought that was it for me. I thought I was going to win. But I struggled, and so did Dimitri. But can only get better.
What's the situation right now in Premier League? You're not playing as well as you did before, would say 2 years before. What's the situation from your side?
Just ups and downs. You can't play good every year in the Premier League. You try your best, that's all you can do. Luckily for me that I'm going to be still playing in the second half of the Premier League. That's all I can say.
Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Dave Chisnall.